Hi everyone, it's your Pasay Baller again. We will be discussing January 3 game date of the NBA. First off, we would be discussing the game between Brooklyn Nets and Washington Wizards. All right, as always, we'd go through the standings of both teams first. Both teams belong to the East Coast. Brooklyn Nets is currently at number 6 with 3 wins and 3 losses. Again, Brooklyn Nets 3 wins and 3 losses, while Washington Wizards, they're currently at the last spot. Yeah, you heard me right. They're at the number 15 spot of the East with a win and 5 losses. But the good thing about Washington Wizards is that they just had their first win, um, and that was on January 1st when they won by 21 points against Minnesota Timberwolves. All right, so for let's start with Washington Wizards. Obviously, they're in a struggle right now with that kind of, with that kind of standing, a win and 5 losses. But again, good things may be coming on their way as they had a huge win against Minnesota. Although we have to be honest, Minnesota played without their superstar Cat or Carl Anthony Towns on that game. So it must have been an easy win for Washington. But if I were a Washington fan, I'm gonna take it anyway. A win is a win, and they needed that. Um, Obviously, we know who the stars are on this team. Um, they just acquired Russell Westbrook in replacement of John Wall. And of course, Bradley Beal continues to be Bradley Beal. So, in terms of their scoring, um, we can't ask for more. They're actually such. Um, Let me just check. They're such stars on this. I mean, I didn't even know that Bradley Beal is averaging this much. 31.2 points a game for Bradley Beal. Well, where's Westbrook though? Here we go. While Russell Westbrook is averaging 19.8, so almost 20 points a game. So they're a combination of around 52 points a game. While Thomas Bryant, their big or their center power forward, is actually giving them around 18 points a game. So in terms of scoring, they already have their tools. They just really need some help. They need some help off the bench. Raul Neto is actually giving them such a spark for the past 2 games. He's averaging 10.7 right now. Hopefully, they would be getting more consistency from him. Their rookie, Denny Avdiha, is averaging around 8 points a game. That's something huge, for a guy like that, for a young guy like that. Expectedly, he would be performing better in the days to come. Um, Now let's go to the other side. Now this one's the team which is scary. I know I mentioned that they're on the sixth spot right now, but I was actually expecting them to be a little bit higher at this point. I don't expect, or I didn't expect, Brooklyn Nets to be at 3 wins, 3 losses after 6 games. I was kind of expecting them to be at around 5-1, or maybe even at 6-0, if not only for the preservation of the stars, because we all know there are games wherein Steve Nash opts to sit KD and Kyrie, or sometimes both of them, uh, to preserve them in the season or maybe in the playoffs. But I really feel like they're underperforming. 3-3 is not a record of a team which has this kind of roster. I know they lost Spencer Dinwiddie, but man, they could have easily gotten like a 4-2 or a 5-1 record. Believe me, you. That loss against Charlotte Hornets, man, uh, that's that's a sucker, man. Plus the dunk on KD. I can't really move on from that slam dunk on KD. Uh, so there, hopefully, the Brooklyn Nets would be Brooklyn Nets, and I feel like they're just really trying to figure out how to involve everyone and not just to stick with those two, Kyrie and KD. Hopefully, someone would actually help Kyrie in setting up the team, because even though Kyrie handles the ball well and arguably one of the best, if not the best handler right now, he ain't really a point guard. He is a shooting guard. So they gotta find like a point guard who would set things up for them, right? So let's go down to this one. So who's gonna win? Now I can answer that question with my eyes closed. It's obviously Brooklyn Nets. Um, Hopefully Brooklyn Nets would not embarrass me, because I could remember saying the same shit when they went up against Charlotte Hornets, and man, we're talking about Charlotte Hornets. So um, hopefully Brooklyn Nets would be Brooklyn Nets, and they would actually get rid of Washington Wizards, just like I'm saying right now, just like I'm expecting them to do so. But I know that there are a lot of people who would want to know the plus and minus, because if we will just be doing money line, of course the value would be so low. Of course, you would want to get the most out of your money, right? The plus and minus, let me just check if there are some changes here. It's minus 8.5 for Brooklyn and plus 8.5 for Washington, of course. Now, considering the fact that Brooklyn is coming off a loss, they lost by 18. Yeah, 18 points against Atlanta. I'm expecting Brooklyn Nets to come on this game and to actually beat the heck out of Washington. So my prediction or my suggestion would be for you guys to pick Brooklyn Nets minus 8.5. This one should be easy for them, considering the fact that, again, Washington Wizards is still just figuring out the kind of team that they are. And Brooklyn Nets is such a super team. Um, Minus 8.5 should be like a walk in the park for them. Okay, again, Brooklyn Nets minus 8.5. Take that for the first game on January 3 game date. All right, so for those who haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do. Please click on the subscribe button and also include the bell logo or the bell button below. That way you would be receiving the notification whenever a new video is uploaded in our channel. Also, we have a Facebook page. You can visit that, you can like it and follow it. That you can also see the links there for the videos that we have in the channel. But people go there mainly to have access to my Messenger account. They can actually send questions or whatever. Again, via Messenger. You can reach me via Messenger, and I promise that I'm gonna be responding so long as I would be available. Okay. All right. Again, thank you for the support, guys. Just hang in there. I'm going to be uploading the other videos for the other games. Currently, New York is actually going up against the end. I hope New York would actually win. All right. So peace out. Pasay love and God bless.